Today, I'm going to talk about the female characters in Hayao Miyazaki's films from three main perspectives. One, Miyazaki's ensemble of girl protagonists. Two, breaking gender limitations and seeking self-worth. Three, ecofeminism. Let's begin with the first part. One, Miyazaki's ensemble of girl protagonists. Many of Miyazaki's films center on female protagonists. His childhood experiences and his deep emotional bond with his mother shaped his ability to portray women with remarkable sensitivity. These early influences gave him a strong emotional affinity toward female characters. Compared with Japan's globally popular, hot-blooded anime that focus on strong, determined young male heroes, Miyazaki creates female characters who are both ordinary in identity and extraordinary in spirit. They may live simple lives, yet they possess distinctive personalities and powerful convictions. Among Miyazaki's 10 feature films, only Porco Rosso and The Wind Rises do not feature a girl as the main protagonist. Even so, girl characters still play key, guiding roles in their narratives. Characters such as Nausicaa, Shida, Satsuki, Mei, Kiki, Chihiro, and Sophie form what we can call Miyazaki's unique ensemble of girl protagonists. Brave and kind, they pursue independence through their personal journeys and contribute to the healing of the world, especially in the relationship between humans and nature. Through these characters, Miyazaki conveys his own vision of an ideal human spirit. 2. Breaking gender limitations and seeking self-worth. In many people's minds, gender is associated with fixed traits. Men are seen as strong, rational, and controlling, while women are labeled gentle, emotional, and sensitive. These assumptions influence animated storytelling as well. Male characters are often portrayed as brave and powerful, while female characters tend to be soft-spoken and are frequently the ones being protected. Miyazaki challenges this pattern. He believes femininity carries endless possibilities and that women should not be defined through men. Instead, they should achieve independence, both spiritually and materially. Among Miyazaki's 10 films, most leading and significant characters are women. Take Princess Mononoke as an example. The story focuses on the conflict between humans and nature, and traditionally, the destroyer figure in such narratives is male. But Lady Eboshi, the female leader of Irontown, completely overturns conventional expectations of femininity and challenges our assumptions about power and agency. San, another central character, was raised by wolves and rejects human society. Humans despise her, animals see her as an outcast, and she lives in between two worlds. Family and kinship are what she tries to protect. She has a strong sense of agency, knows what matters most to her, and depends on no one. She breaks away from the idea that women must obey men and understands that saving herself is the only way forward. Yet she also shows deep compassion. When Ashitaka saves her but becomes severely injured, even though she hates humans for harming nature, she does not kill him. Instead, she seeks help from the forest spirit to save him. Throughout the film, women occupy the central positions of action. Most major conflicts are resolved by female characters, while male characters often stand behind them and become the ones who need support. Miyazaki places women on equal footing with men and lets them demonstrate their full potential. He does not simply give women traditional male power. Instead, he creates space for women to grow, highlights their strengths, and shows how feminine perspectives can guide us toward new ways of caring for the world. And this naturally leads us to the third perspective, one that connects Miyazaki's women with his environmental storytelling. 3. Ecofeminism. When Miyazaki creates girl protagonists, nature often becomes their primary space of action. Because of this, nature itself becomes another major focus of the narrative. Here we can introduce an important branch of feminist theory, ecofeminism. Ecofeminism argues that the relationship between men and women mirrors the relationship between humans and nature. Male domination over women parallels human exploitation of the natural world. This idea becomes especially clear in Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. The story takes place 1,000 years after human civilization collapses. The world is barren, covered in sand, toxic forests, and giant insects. Water is scarce, and lush forests no longer exist. It resembles a true post-apocalyptic landscape. In this harsh environment, Nausicaa becomes the legendary warrior in blue. When enemies invade, she fights bravely. When danger approaches, she chooses self-sacrifice. She carries responsibilities typically associated with a prince, but fulfills them better than any traditional male hero. Standing on the glowing golden sea of Omu feelers, she brings conflict to an end and restores peace. Through this story, Miyazaki expresses his concern about environmental destruction and illustrates the consequences of broken relationships between humans and nature. Through Nausicaa, he affirms the possibility of equality and harmony between humanity and the natural world, and he highlights the importance of ecological diversity. Her actions reflect how women, often more attuned to nature, can help heal the divide between humans and the environment. Ecofeminism suggests that only by reintegrating with nature can humanity rediscover the meaning of life. This belief is woven throughout Miyazaki's films.